welcome to Weft Blown. Today I am going to be doing a comparison between the Louët Erica 4-shaft table loom, which is the loom on the left, and the Schacht table loom, which is the loom on the right hand side. Both of these are designed for getting rigid-headed weavers into weaving with multi-shaft looms. They are also designed for just playing about and having fun with 4 shafts where you can make more intricate patterns and a good entry level into multi-shaft weaving. They both, as I say, have 4 shafts. The Erica on the left is a 30 centimetres, 12-inch wide loom, and the Schacht Quartet is a little bit wider. It's a 13-inch-ish width. So first of all, we're going to look at the Louët Erica. So I say it's 4-shaft loom. The castle section up here has a built-in raddle at the back, which helps with measuring out your warp. It has an underslung beater, which you move forward for beating in your warp and your weft. And the castle can also be lifted up and folded down, so you can transport this loom about. For multi-shaft looms, how they work is, zoom in here, you can see the warp threads, which are always the threads that are in the loom, go through individual heddles, and each of these heddles then relates to a shaft. Each shaft is then lifted up, and that helps to determine the pattern. How you thread up these heddles also determines pattern, and then the order that you raise the shafts determines patterns again. So you can see that this is threaded up and there's different patterns going on in each of the different colour blocks. This is due to the way that the yarns have been threaded through the heddles, and then as we lift you'll get the same lifting shafts are coming up at the same time, but it'll create different patterns. As I'm weaving away here, I am finding that when I beat, I end up beating in twice, which is not normal for me. I usually just sort of give things one sort of nice even beat, because it just feels like it just needs a little of extra beating because of the weight of the beater. It is quite light. You do get a good shed as well with the Erica, and this is a Schacht slim boat shuttle, but you can easily see that the standard Schacht boat shuttle would go through quite happily as well. The shaft mechanism on the castle has these elastics that go down the side of the shafts, and then it's lifted up by textile cord. It's not loop cord, it's just a standard tie-up cord, which then helps to raise the shafts up and down. So that's Erica. It's a really nice, good loom, good and affordable, and especially if you're needing to travel and have a loom for travelling about, this is a good option for you. So this is the Schacht Quartet. The lever mechanism in this works in a different way to the Erica, as the shafts are tied up at the top of the shafts to the levers. Two of the levers also go round rollers, which you can't quite see, and they just lift up and down, and they've got little magnets here which help keep the levers in place. It is actually a lighter feeling than it is in the Erica, and it works really nicely well, and it's quite smooth as well. The shafts lift up and down. The other difference between the Quartet and the Erica is the beater. Again, it's an underslung beater, but this time it has wooden sides and it's got wooden top and bottom, which makes it just feel a bit weightier and it beats in a little bit better. So I'll show you how this weaves. There is a bit of a squeak with this one at the moment. It just needs a bit of candle wax put onto the levers, which hopefully should sort it out. So you can see with this pattern we've got here, it's different to when it was an Erica. It's just a mix of straight threading with point threading, which is giving the stripy zigzagginess all the way along. So the differences between the two looms. The Erica can come in a 30 centimetre size, which is the one shown here. It can also come in 50 centimetre size, which does make it more easier for if you want to do wider pieces of cloth. The castle can also fold down, so you can travel with it and put it in a bag, which you can get a separate tote bag for it to put in as well, to carry it about to workshops if you need to. The Quartet only comes in this size, but it's a decent enough size for sampling and for doing shawls or scarves. Remember, it's cloth you're making, you can make pieces to stitch it together. You can't fold down the Quartet for taking to workshops, but you can unbolt the Castle. I wouldn't be sure if that would work too well with a warp on it. I'd probably want to do that if there was a warp off it. You can get bigger looms with more shafts. Louët do the Jane, which comes with 8 shafts, and they are bringing out a 16 shaft version later on this year. Ashford do 8 shaft and 16 shaft table looms at the moment. They are bringing out the Brooklyn 4 shaft table loom, which is due out in the next couple of months, I think. And once we've got that in stock, I'll be showing a comparison of the Brooklyn with these 2 looms as well. So overall, these are really, really good looms if you just want to have a play about and get on and see how you get on with weaving. They're nice, good and compact size, and for the price point, it is expensive, I know, but it could be good to have a go. If you've already got a Schacht cricket, then the Quartet could be a good way to just pimp up your cricket to get it to a 4 shaft loom. The Erica is cheaper, but say it depends on what you want. The levers are a little bit more, they're not hard to lift, but just you can definitely feel there's a bit more resistance on them than on the cricket. And I say the difference between the beaters as well is quite a big one too. There is definitely more weight on the Quartets 1, 2. But you would be fine with either loom, whichever one you choose to go with. I hope that helps. And if you've got any questions, then please leave them in the comments below. Or you can go and leave comments in the Weft Blown community cloud, which the link will be shown below too. And I hope you find this useful. Thanks.